Like I have a red eye tool. In red eye tool, I click on red eye tool. This I'm clicking this one part only. Suppose this part only I'm clicking, it will change the color. It will clean. Now next is sorry. Brush tool we have. In brush tool you all automatic know in brush tool what we use. To brush the paint. Like I want to colorize this color only. See, I am brushing here. I can change the color of this. Or I want to drag a new color, I can use. The brush tool is one of the most important tools that are in your Photoshop toolbox. You will probably use the brush tool more than any other tool in Photoshop, especially if you are retouching images. You can change the size of the brush, how hard, how shape, texture, opacity, follow and move. Where there is an applicant available in the upper side of your options. Then comes pencil tool. What pencil tool helps? Pencil tool helps you to draw an image like you were using a pencil. Name. Like this, I'm using the pencil. You can use a pencil. This. Then we have color replacement. If I'm taking foreground, my blue, and I will colorize the replacement. It will automatically colorize my blue. Okay. Then comes next is mixer brush tool. When you are drawing any object, your image in concept art mostly, or in the portrait if you are making, you are using the paint, it will help you to create, to choose the tool, that is mixer tool. Then is clone stamp tool. Clone stamp tool we use to clone or copy the image information from one area to another. You can hold the option Alt key and click on the image, then click the image brush within the color and image information that will be sampled. You can see here below. You can drag this. Then history brush is used to restore the part of an image of an earliest state. So this is option I'm using here. It cannot be used because I have not used any brush. Art history brush is also same. It is used to RP brush. Whatever you have to first of all choose the color, that will only repeat. Okay, eraser tool is used to erase. Next is eraser tool. Eraser tool removes the pixel information from where your image just like a real erase. You can use the brushes which you can specify just like any other brushes in the Photoshop, such as hardness, size, texture, opacity, flow, smooth. Then comes background eraser tool. Background eraser tool is an awesome tool for removing the background. If the image. Click and drag the eraser along the edge of an image and then background will remove the image. This is not a perfect, but it goes a long way towards your goal. Then comes next is magic eraser tool. Magic eraser tool removes the selection of the background. This is selection of the background of the image and is based on the area that you click. It does a good job, but sometimes remove areas that are not necessary, requiring some trial and error. If I am doing this. Then next is gradient tool helps you to grade the image. That's it. Paintbrush specifies your color to be located here, like here you're clicking, here you're clicking, or you want to change the color, foreground color, you can click here, it will automatically. 3D material drop tool is not required in this. Then next is blur tool. Blur tool is used to blur the parts of an image, which can help with harsh contrast between the image. Like in sharpen tool, it behaves like brush, it gives the results. In easy also you can blur through blur tool you can blur more. You can blur your image. You can see it's being blurred. Sharpen tool we have. The sharpen tool is used to sharp the object. Sharpen tool we have. It will sharpen the object. You can see this image and now I will that. Okay? This is a sharpen tool. I am repeating again. First it was this and now it is this. Okay? It will. Sharpen tool gives the ability to sharp the areas of an image by painting on them. It gives a lot of control and accuracy when sharpening the image. Sharpen tool is also a smudge tool. Is used to smudge the area. Like we want that this area to be more smudged, more like this. It is also used while we are painting or while we are doing our concept ideas. We can use this. Pencil. Okay. You want to make your hairs like you are in nearby the fan. You can spread your wings here. Now next tool is very easy and simple. Dodge tool. Dodge tool is used to lighten the object. You can see. You are not able to see. Suppose I am going to the darker area. This one, and you will see this is coming in a lighter. It lets you to paint the highlights in different tone range of your image. You have seen now. You are noticing the high, mid, and low. Then is blur tool. Blur tool is used to paint the highlights in the different tone range of your image. It will dark the image. You can see. Then comes next is sponge tool. Sponge tool lets you to paint in a gray. You can see gray color. Okay. Then pen tool is used to make a proper shape. Wherever you want to click and drag this one part, You want to make any shape or anything, pen tool is used to make a shapes, new designs, or you can use for the objects like I'm using here. Because slowly I want to make the design of this, and I'm going to cut this here only. And Control Shift Enter, and then delete if I want to delete, if I want to paint or I want to make a new object, then I can. If I want to repeat this, then I can Control J for the original. It will automatically drag. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to repeat which I have done. Rectangle, move tool, rectangle tool we have done, move tool we have done, lasso tool we have done, eyedropper, crop tool, eyedropper, sorry, rectangle, move tool, lasso tool. Then we were having quick selection tool, crop tool, eyedropper, sparkling, brush tool, crayon. Then history one, eraser, pen, blur one, dodge one, pen tool also. Now text tool. In text tool, what we have? First of all, horizontal text tool we have. In text tool, what is text tool? Text tool is the main tool for creating your type in a Photoshop. Like I'm typing here landscape. Landscape. And then I'm going to increase the shape. Okay, I want to make a shape this landscape will automatically come, can change the color and the all. Now in first is horizontal type tool. Horizontal type tool is used to let you type horizontal for the normal text. Okay. Then comes vertical type text tool. It is you use this tool to vertically instead of traditional method, like this way. Okay. Pen tool already told you. Again I am repeating about the pen tool. Pen tool is used to draw the parts you use in your work. Print designers for your painting the objects by painting or drawing the parts around the object. Many print design software such as Quark or InDesign allow you to clip the parts embedded from the Photoshop. Then is shape tools we have. Shape tools we have like a rectangle, rounded, ellipse, polygon, line tool, custom shape tool. First of all, rectangle, you all know this is used to rectangle. It will create the shape, color, and you can drag it here. You can click it normal to exclusion of the screen color so that it will create. Elliptical also same. Polygon and every shape, whichever you want to do. Like I'm doing elliptical, also rounded one, it will automatically change. Rounded rectangle is round in a shape that allows to create a rounded. Elliptical, it is used to perfect round shape. Polygon tool is used to create a polygon shape. Line tool is used to straight line tool. Straight line tool like this. Okay. Now next is hand tool. Hand tool is a pan over the different parts of an image Hand tool is used to move to any area of an image without dragging around the layer of an object. On the layer, you can switch to hand tool anytime just by holding the space bar. Then is in this only hand tool. Behind the under the hand tool we have a rotate view. We can rotate also. We can check it where we want to paint the object. While dragging it, we can paint, Control C, and we can paint an object. Like I am painting here. Sorry. See. And if you want to rotate again, click R to get the proper shape. If you are not able to see this way, Control decrease so that it will automatically. See, I have done. Then comes zoom tool. This is zoom tool. Zoom tool is used to increase the size. Zoom tool is used to zoom in or out of your image. It is mostly commonly used when you want to zoom in the specific part of an image. You can drag or select an image for the sharp if the area. And zoom out also while this. Foreground, this is we have this tools only. We can change easily. We can do anything with these tools. And I'm going to just repeat again. Whichever is left, pen tool is over, text tool is over, gradient tool is over, hand tool is over. Then we have path selection tool is used to select the path. Zoom in and out. This is foreground, this is background. You can click here to change the color by dragging it. That's it. And 3 dots will be also there, that is used to edit the toolbar. You can choose the selected toolbar. These were the tools which we worked on it in the Photoshop. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, share and comment. Thank you everyone.